5. What are the 5 altcoins I would buy to 10x my money in this bull run? Well, I haven't just picked 5 coins today. I've put my money where my mouth is, and I've gone ahead and actually purchased the exact amounts of the coins I'm telling you about today to 10x my money. And the best part is, we're going to give this portfolio away to not 1, but 2 people. I'll explain the details in just a moment. So yes, we're going to cover the reasons why I've picked these 5 altcoins, why they work really great together, specifically for the bull run, and also price predictions, everything else involved as well. All I ask in return is for you to say a thank you by hitting that like button down there, particularly if you are someone who owns 1, 2, 3, or all 5 of these assets. And while you're down there, hit the subscribe button. It doesn't just make me happy, it'll also help you too, I promise. Now, here's the thing. I know a lot of you keen viewers, channel goers, or some of you who just kind of bob in and out every now and again, you're probably wondering to yourself, Kyron, you make top 5, top 10 altcoin videos all the time. Why have you gone ahead and made this one and purchased the coins for this giveaway for this particular video? And I know a lot of you down below are going to instantly skip to the end, find the 5 altcoins and go, he didn't mention the one he loves and he talks about all the time. Why? Guys, I've picked these to synergize together. There's a lot that has gone into the processes and thinking behind this. And ultimately, 5 altcoins ain't that much, right? If we're going to only pick 5 altcoins for a portfolio, again, we're giving this away to 2 people, it's got to be altcoins that will perform this cycle. We're taking no chances. We're picking the ones that have reacted well in previous news updates and overall sentiment growth. And also they're in really great narratives as well, with a lot of room to still go, I believe, in their price predictions. Of course, we're not trying to time the top. We're getting out quite safe. So let me explain. So the giveaway will be for 2 people. I've invested $2,000 into this portfolio to buy these 5 coins, roughly $500 into each coin, with the goal of turning this into obviously $20,000. We're 10xing our money. We'll then take that because honestly, I wouldn't want to give coins to someone and then they not sell. So we're going to be selling these coins, having $10,000 and giving 10 grand US to 2 people once there's 10x's. It could 10x in the next 3 months. It could be 4 months, whatever, you know. So to participate in this, all you have to do is, of course, go to the private community, try up to level 1, 2, or 3, doesn't matter. Be in the community for a minimum of 3 months to be eligible to participate. And every month after that will be an extra ticket. So you'll pretty much get 3 tickets initially, and then every month after is an extra ticket. Now you can refer people as well. The affiliate links are all going to be in the private community. So if you are interested in gaining more tickets, every single person you refer into the community will be an additional ticket. So there you go for your life and go ahead and participate. So with that being said, what are the 5 coins? Well, the 5 coins here, you can see Pyth Network, Internet Computer Protocol, Near Protocol, Mina Protocol, all the bloody protocols, and Hedera. Now, we could have tossed up between throwing Ondo in there and a Wormhole or Axelar and a whole bunch others, guys. Would it surprise you to think that I like more than just these 5 coins? Would it surprise you to think I have like 15 coins in my own portfolio? Okay, so I'm, again, not trying to say every other coin in existence is bad. We've just selected these carefully that work well together for the bull run. Again, 5, very minimal, okay? So in this case, we've just gone and distributed these tokens nice and evenly. So if you are someone that wants to copy such a portfolio or look to do such a thing, well, this is what, again, I've gone ahead and actually purchased myself, literally put my money where my mouth is. This is what I would actually do. So again, you might say to yourself, why Pyth? Pyth is an oracle. We'll get into the narratives in a second. It is second to none. Well, it really is second to one, which is Chainlink, right? But pretty much, in my opinion, there is nothing that comes close to Pyth in terms of the next best, okay, behind Chainlink. We have ICP, and by the way, Solana ecosystem as well, pretty much is the in and out for that ecosystem, which will be big this bull run. We have ICP. This is a few massive narratives, most notably complete Web3 cloud, hosts a whole AI model on a cloud, which is, I think, the world's first. Near Protocol, need I say more? This thing's been doing quite well this bull run. It's a very mimetic coin, AI, it's a whole bunch of other stuff as well. We have Mina Protocol. This hits ZKPs, so zero knowledge proofs, which is a big part, I believe, in a hidden narrative so far of the bull run. Also, this project's stacked with roadmap events. So as we progress in the bull run, so long as they market themselves correctly, this should see some pretty good gains. And we know it reacts well. It like 3.5x in a matter of a few days. when it just simply had a new exchange listing earlier or later last year. And of course, Hedera, a bit of a slow mover this bull run, but I must say I do think it has a lot to grow on. And this is also a very safe bet. Also hits tokenization. Like I said previously, we could have swapped this for Ondo, really, if we wanted to be cynical. But of course, with picking Hedera, we do hit more narratives and therefore more exposure, more diversification. And that kind of, in my opinion, is a bit of a better bet in that case. There's arguments to be made here and there, okay? So the goal in this case, by the way, this is my exit portfolio tracker. You guys that do decide to participate in the giveaway, you'll have access to this as well. Like, not this exact sheet, I will be making this available, of course, but actually using this sheet for your own purposes. So we can see here, nice and even diversification for the money we've put in. We're looking for just under a 10x because we put a little bit more than 2K in, barely any, a little bit more, right? We also do have a nice even split at the end of the day after the bull run is all said and done. So we're not taking out our initial investment. I will zoom in a little bit here for you guys. No initial investment, so all of these coins will be selling at actual sell levels. So for ICP, you can see we've got 50 tokens and the rest of the coins are all here. The average buy price for each coin, again, the amount we invested did sort of go here and there for each one because we wanted to keep a nice even amount of tokens in each. We have the sell prices here. So for ICP, we're selling at $80, Pith at $3, Near at $50, Mina at $5, and HBAR at $6.75 for a total of $19,950 revenue. Of course, profits minus the $2,000 we put in, but we're giving that away, of course, as well. Now, I am still, making this an actual 5 altcoin video, right? So if you're someone that's like, oh, I don't give a crap about the giveaway, this should still apply to you because ultimately, this is what, again, I would pick if I had to put my money where my mouth is because I literally did. I literally had to, okay? So I want to now talk briefly about the actual sell levels and prices themselves. Again, this will be all available for constant viewership in the private community because making this a public, a community thing. So you can see here that we're pretty much selling, well, this is ICP. We're selling at 3 levels beneath the actual sell price of $80 itself. But notice that we actually only sell a little bit more than $80, $82.50, $85, but we're selling about 60% of our portfolio above. So the way this kind of looks is a little bit like this. So the yellow is the percent sold rather, and the green is the level in which we're selling. So the best way I can kind of describe the way in which you want to go ahead and take away actually programming in your individual sell levels for each coin is a bit like the way a boat sits on a water once it's anchored. You have the anchor down here, which is like maybe your initial investment level, like a real low level. You want to take back the money you've put in initially, and then all the rest is profit. Now, we're not doing that in this case, okay, but you can decide to do that. But how you kind of want to look at these sell levels is if the water line itself is this red line here, this is the actual sell price you mean to get out. So for ICP, for us, it's $80. So that's $80. And the way that you need to stagger these, generally speaking, I mean, each coin can be different, is you space these further apart and you have less sold. And then on the top, so above the waterline, that's the little boat you can see here, we do more frequent sell levels, so from 80, 82, 50, 85, but more of the portfolio will have to be sold up there. So how this kind of looks is you might have large sell levels, and then you might come in to more frequent sell levels as you encroach on the waterline. And the waterline above that, the boat usually only has 1, 2, or 3 levels above. Very tight together like a boat on the water. And as you can see here, that's kind of how I can describe it, okay? So you might sell 5% here, 5% here. You might sell 7% here, 7% here, and as you go up, and then you might sell 20% up here and 30%. I would much rather set it up like that than, for example, have sell level, 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 sell level. Because every single dollar or cent you sell higher than the actual sell level itself adds increasingly more risk. I would rather sell more frequently down here with more of my portfolio than spread that portfolio nice and evenly amongst more levels. This just seems less risky, but in fact, you're actually making it a lot more risky because price might do this and then come down, and these levels never end up hitting. You understand what I'm saying? So that's kind of the ethos. That's the method in which I'm doing here to actually achieve the target. So we can see here for ICP, I'll let you guys screenshot if you don't want to join the community down below and you do want to follow this portfolio, or you want to, of course, apply this in your own circumstance, use the same sell levels, and the percentages sold, I will give them all to you now. Just go ahead and screenshot. I'm not going to waste time going through each. It's very, very boring and not what most people do want to see. Hedera is a little bit of a different one. We don't actually hit the actual sell level price itself. So we're not actually hitting 67.5 cents. We kind of go between it. So it's nice in the middle. And it looks a little bit different on the distribution side of things versus some of these other, breakups. So that's all great. Well said and done. So you guys can go ahead and copy that if you do like. Of course, this is not financial advice. Do what you want with the information. Matter of fact, this is literally just me hypothesizing. This is me guessing. Nothing is ever for certain. Do what you want with the information. Now, for the narratives itself, the reason, again, why I picked these coins is because we're nice and diversified amongst them. So we actually hit 12 narratives on 5 coins, which is great. It's a great success. AI, DePIN, modularity, Web3 layer 1, data availability, tokenization, Oracle, ZKPs, and layer 3s are just in the top 9 and 10. Most of the narratives we're in are high ranking. They will do great this bull run, which gives us more of a chance of these coins generally reacting well with the market. We do have storage as well, technically speaking, with ICP. That's a kind of a loose one. We have proof of work, again, loosely with ICP. We have Web2 layer 1. We hit that pretty well with Hedera. And that's about it, right? So again, most of it's centralized up here, which is what you want to do with a very small portfolio, i.e. 5, 6, 7 coins. You want to try to really diversify amongst the narratives. We also are looking no more than a 10x, which means we have only 30% risk when it comes to, overall multiple risk. And we also hit mainly the light green sector here, which again is the 1 to 25 billion market cap, low risk, mid reward. And we do have MENA, which is mid risk, high reward. This is generally speaking a very good breakup, and I find a lot of people generally do, when they don't want risk, sort of move towards the light green and yellow areas and have a nice mix between. So I'm loving this. It's lower risk in multiples and also in terms of the market cap size. Now, for the prices, again, the price predictions here are nice 10x, but I think they're very realistic. We can come to my exit level calculator as well. This gives us the red zone, gray zone, and green zone, and tells us the max multiple from the current price to the top of the green zone. Again, if you're confused, I'll explain what this is momentarily here with the other coins. But near protocol, we're looking to get out at $50, okay, which is just beneath the max green zone according to this. This is built on data. This is over 120 different altcoins. We have data-driven price predictions. Not my opinion, not no one else's opinions, just data. The data says the max side of things, NIA could possibly hit $82, but again, we don't look at that. We want to get out before everyone else looks to get out, which is the green zone. So the green zone is beneath where the market might become illiquid, sellers versus sellers. This is the red zone. Price prediction means that's where I or the data or whoever thinks the price might touch and come back down, right? That's a price prediction shouldn't be what you ever look to actually get out at. That is the top. That is the all-time high, okay? So in this case, we've moved 25% down. That's the red zone. Again, illiquid market, it's probably sellers versus sellers, which means if you try to sell in that situation, you're not going to get your money out. You're going to probably end up selling way, way further than what you actually think. Gray zone is a buffer zone because, again, we just don't know where that might land. And the green zone is likely where there is going to still be liquidity. In this case, you can see here for Hedera, we actually get out at about 67.5 cents. So we're actually in that green zone, which is fantastic, just above the all-time high. For Pith, same situation, probably even better. We're getting out way down here at $3. Price prediction, $10. Of course, the top of the green zone, which is, again, the somewhat safe zone, is about $6.80. So that's really should be the price prediction. That should really be where you don't look to get at any higher. Okay, all these are just predictions. So you might hear these and go, oh, there's no way that happens. Okay, well, that's your opinion. My opinion, based on what I know and I've seen, these could possibly happen, right? Possibly. Nothing's ever guaranteed, right? For ICP, we move down, red zone, we ignore the gray zone. Again, top of the green zone is $121.50. We're getting out way down here at $80. I think very realistic. Matter of fact, ICP was at $20 somewhat recently, so it's a simple 4x. So very realistic. And again, MENA, again, realistic. Max price prediction, $20. Red zone, 15. Green zone, 13.50. And you should always look again at the green zone, I can't say it enough, as the actual, probably what you would assume as a price prediction, right? That's where you can likely get out at, because as we saw before, you will have to sell some of your levels above that level. So you don't want to be pushing it if you possibly can. So MENA out at $5, nice and simple. You can see here, we're easily getting out at the price we got in. So that will conclude today's video. I hope you have enjoyed it. And if you have, let me know by hitting the like button and I want to know if you will be participating in the giveaway. And the way I can know that is you by actually joining. Send me a message on the private community and I will thank you and wish you all the luck to win. Talk to you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.